Meanwhile, countless Australians are grappling with relentless floods, including one forgotten community on the Murray River. Their council hasn't built a levee for them, so the locals are doing it themselves.
We've moved a lot of dirt and we've bagged a lot of bags.
Well, there's no other choice. You either get flooded or fight.
It runs 17 kilometres, a levee built by the people.
Sandbagging, building levees, everyone's been on board. We've met people in the area we've never met before because of the situation we're in.
A 25-minute drive up the mighty Murray River from Echuca in Victoria, and you'll find the community of Turumbury. Here, farming families are rolling up their sleeves to reinforce this old levee and get the job done.
Farmers have offered their equipment to us we're bearing the cost of fuels and maintenance and all that sort of. Some of these machines have been going nearly a week now, and we're not talking new equipment, we're talking old equipment that services a farm, not to build levee banks.
The effort's amazing. To have the town stand up and mobilise, people are working through the night just to keep an eye on the levees for us at the moment, but it's effectively around-the-clock effort, end to end.
About 100 locals around Turumbury are working on this levee, donating their equipment, land and time to stop a wave of water that's coming. They just don't know when it'll arrive.
When Echuca calms down, we may get some assistance. I think the resources are thin and we're just working with what we've got. I've got an old backhoe up there that Mark's been on that's only supposed to be working in the farm once a month, and it hasn't stopped for 4 days.
While they're working to government guidelines, this is a massive community effort, headed up by locals to help stabilise a sinking levee that was built back when horse and cart roamed the streets. Proud local Hamish told.
We have a levee which hasn't been maintained for some time. It's called the Richardson's levee. If that levee was to break, we'd end up with water all the way through Turumbury, through Gunbow, down into Kahuna and then down into Kundrook. The reason we're building it up here is to make sure we're still looking after and supporting those local communities so that the water doesn't end up through their houses.
Retired farmer Mark Alul says he's in awe of the community spirit.
The camaraderie between farmers here is fantastic because you put a call out and they'll turn up.
Mechanic Mick Hill says he's never seen anything like it before.
They've come from Kahuna, they've come from Echuca, running sandbags in through the trees.
The earth these farmers are using to build the levee comes from a local paddock. Sections they can't access with excavators are being filled in with sandbags.
30, 40 people up there bagging, and then a truck will appear, we load that truck up and get it down to where the sandbags are needed.
On a mission to save themselves down the road at Echuca, it's still a waiting game as the community prepares for the rain.
They're talking a lot of rain coming in the next couple of weeks. This could be up and down till Christmas, we don't know.
Whether you're on the wrong or right side of it, it's gone up, dividing the town in two.
I get it. I get why they're doing it. It's just heartbreaking seeing it.
Yeah.
You know, we're cut off. We're cut off from the rest of Echuca.
Trent Wilson's got his mates, but not his family, forced to move his wife and children 45 minutes away to keep them safe and dry.
I don't know how far my insurance is going to go. I don't think it's going to go far enough to cover it.
Since the 1800s, we're breaking records.
That's what since the records start, this is going to be bigger than that. That's what they told us. That's pretty gut-wrenching.
The Murray River is set to peak at 95 metres above sea level. That'll topple the record set in 1993. It's already risen 10 centimetres in the past 24 hours, and over the next 48 hours, it's expected to rise by up to 60 centimetres.
This flood emergency is far from over.
That's why businesses throughout the township of Echuca are taking no chances, closing their doors and sandbagging them shut.
If we get wet here, the rest of Echuca will be gone. This is one of the highest spots in Echuca.
Echuca insurance broker Tim Dale.
I'm not taking the chance. The front door and the back section has been bagged.
But Tim knows the hard work is only just beginning.
And my staff have been flat out for the last, ever since this hit Rochi, flat out processing claims, facilitating people's emergency accommodation, clean up, getting assessors appointed, and that's absolutely paramount.
Supermarket, bakery and deli departments shut, shelves running low on essentials as Echuca comes to grips with a disaster that's slowly creeping up on them.
The threat is real.